You spoke a little bit later on in your book about decision making regarding your data and the actions that you take and the way that you collect. And you used Jeff Bezos, his very famous analogy is strategy for making decisions. He says there's type one decisions and type two decisions. The type one decisions, for those of you guys that aren't familiar with this, is that they can't be changed. They are like super like, important, rigid kinds of things. And those decisions need to be really deliberated carefully. And they're a relatively small amount of the decisions people make. The most of the decisions that we make in business are what he calls a type two decision, which means they can be changed, which means that you can make these decisions quicker. And then, if they're not working, you can, tweak them or adjust them or do something differently. Tell me how that applies, that decision-making methodology applies to, to building your data model, towards analyzing your data, towards, looking at your customer's lifetime value. Why is that so important to you?
It's important to me because it gives people room to be wrong. No, look, nobody wants to be wrong in data. It's terrible to suggest it going in, which is why so many companies look at every decision as those type one. Absolutely perfect, irreversible. Now, we know that's not true.
Yep.
But it goes back to that idea where companies can't think beyond this idea of perfection to say, if we're using data, we need that complete understanding. And I'm going back and saying, no, what your goal is growth. And if you want to grow, here's what you want to do. First of all, you want to make decisions, because if you don't make decisions, nothing happens. But you only need a majority of those decisions to work.
Right.
Like you have a basket of stocks. You just need more to perform well than poorly, and you're still going to have a net positive result.